Hello everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA Car Kits in a 2022 Mercedes GLE, and today we're going to show you how to install our full screen wireless CarPlay and Android Auto kit. As you can see, it's already installed into this car, and now the CarPlay or Android Auto are able to display full screen, and they're able to pair to the system wirelessly. The original system of this car can only support CarPlay and Android Auto by the wire, and it's not full screen, and we'll show you the comparison. So this is the original CarPlay. It's way smaller, and this is what we installed. It looks way bigger, and you're still able to control it with the original controls here. You're still able to use the touch screen. The sound is done through the original Bluetooth of the car, and you do not lose any functionalities from the original Mercedes system. It's all here. You can easily switch back to it by pressing and holding the back button here. And if I press and hold again, I switch to our kits mode for full screen. Now we're going to show you how to install it into this particular car. So the tools you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver. This is our panel removal tool. You're going to need a ratchet, and we're going to be using E12 socket, and then we're going to be using an extension with a 10mm socket, and of course you're going to need our product. So we're going to start on the passenger side seat because our head unit is actually located under the passenger side. We're going to use our E12 socket, and we're going to remove these two bolts. So right now, the passenger seat is all the way back. This way, we can first do these front bolts. So now we have to do the bolts at the back. So we're going to move the seat all the way to the front so we can access the bolts there. So now we're at the back of the car. Same thing, two bolts that we have to remove. Before we remove the rear seat, we're also going to remove this kick panel. This is the passenger rear. So you just use our panel removal tool to unclip it. And we're also going to unclip this because we have to move away this center piece right here. So before we move the seat, we're going to unclip everything. So now we're going to tilt the seat back and move it towards the back of the car. And we're also going to tilt it towards the driver's side. With the seat up, we're going to start removing some things. So first, we're going to remove this vent guide. So it has two clips right here, and it just unclips. This way, you can move the carpet around and unclip the wiring going to the seat. This way, you're going to have more way for the seat to actually move out of the way. There you go. As you can see, our seat is almost all out of the way. With the seat out of the way, we're going to remove some of the plastic. So again, with our tool, we're going to unclip this one. Just move it to the side. Then unclip the big one. And here, unclip the top portion. So this entire piece can move out of the way. Now we're going to peel away the carpet towards the side here. We're also going to remove this foam piece. Here, we need to remove this one clip in order to remove this foam piece for the air. This is the clip that I just unclipped. So our head unit is sitting right there underneath this big plastic piece. So we need to remove it completely. In order to do that, we have to remove 5 nuts that hold it in place. So they're 10mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over there. So we're going to remove them with that 10mm socket with the extension. And then we're going to be able to take this whole piece out. So we're going to start removing this plastic panel. We're going to lift it up, mold the bolts. And now it's just being held right there, and then we can take it out. So this is our head unit where we're going to install everything and do our connections. So now we're going to show you what comes in our kit. So you have your main module, and this is all the wiring. So this is the main harness that's going to connect right here into this head unit. We have our video cable. We have our wireless antenna. And this is our USB, which is used for wired CarPlay and wired Android Auto, and also used to update our module. So this is all what we're going to install in this car. So right now we're going to disconnect some of the original connections. So we have to connect our kit right here, but this main harness doesn't come out before you remove the small one. So we're going to disconnect the small one. There's a clip right here that I press in order to disconnect it. Same with this one. And then you slide the clip off and disconnect. Now we need to get to our video cable. So our video cable is down there, that purple one. So it's hard to get to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this yellow one. So we're going to use our flathead screwdriver to press on this clip and disconnect this yellow or brown. And then that way I'm able to reach our video cable and press on the clip on top of that in order to disconnect it. So this is what I was doing. So this is what we're going to use to connect our kit. So first we're going to connect the video wire. So on one side, this is what's going to go inside our module, and this is what we're going to plug in at the back of the head unit. So this one is the original one, which we disconnected, a female, which we're going to connect our wire into. And then our video cable will go down there instead of the original one. Make sure it clips on, and make sure that you don't forget to connect this original connection back. Now this is our main harness. So again, it has a male and a female, and these two ends will go into our module. So first we'll focus what's gonna plug in at the back of the head unit. So we're gonna take our original connection and make sure that it's open, and then you line it up and lock it in place so it connects into our harness. Now we're going to take our harness, make sure that it's open position. We're going to insert it and now lock it in place. So that's done. And don't forget to connect that small harness right after it. And we're going to just tuck away our harness down there. So this is our module, and now we're going to do some connections into it. So we're going to plug in our main harness. This is the secondary harness, our video cable. So the module we're going to hide around this area behind. There's the perfect spot for it right there. Before hiding, make sure that all the switches are off. So for GLE or GLS, the switches have to be off, and when you're putting it in, make sure that the switches don't turn on by mistake. And also two things here on this side, you're going to connect your wireless antenna. It just connects right here. And the main thing with this antenna, not to stick it to the module, so we're going to stick it somewhere around the car here so it's out of the way. And then we have our USB cable, which we're going to plug in here. And this end of the USB cable, we're actually going to route somewhere around here. So that way when we put everything back, it's going to be between the seats, so it's not really visible. So now we're just going to put the module carefully here. As you can see, it's a nice spot for it where it's not going to move around. We're going to put the harness in. Like I said, the antenna, we're going to stick somewhere there later. But first, make sure that you take your time and nicely organize these wires. You can use some of the cable ties that came with the kit in order to make it all nice and neat. So now we're going to test everything before we assemble everything back. So you got to make sure that the original system is working fine. You're going to check the controls. We're going to now press and hold the back button here, and now you get this extra mode which you didn't have before. So that's what we installed into this car. So now we're going to test it with our iPhone by the wire. Just going to plug it in. Of course, after you can pair it wirelessly. So with the wire now, you can see full screen CarPlay also charges the phone at the same time. Again, you're going to check all the controls here to make sure everything is working. You can check the touch screen, and you're going to check your audio and make sure that the phone that you're using with the car is paired to the original Bluetooth of this Mercedes. And then in order to hear stuff from CarPlay, you have to select in the Mercedes system the Bluetooth sound source. So once you tested everything, now we can go ahead and assemble everything back. So now with everything tested, first we're gonna put back these 5 nuts that hold this plastic panel in place. Next is this foam piece that you have to secure with a clip. Now this piece. At this point, you can cover everything with the carpet. Make sure that it goes underneath here on this side. And don't forget your USB cable. Now we can reinstall this panel. So first you lift up the one above it, and it clips in right here in the corner on both sides, so front and rear. Once everything is clipped in, you can clip the stop one into it. Next is this one. You gotta make sure to insert it under the weather stripping and then put everything in. Over here, you're gonna guide the wire from the seat towards the middle, and then you're gonna clip it in. And then the last piece here will be this vent. Slide it on, and then you clip it in place. So over here at the back, make sure that you line up the seat with this this hole, not the one below it. So that's very important. So then at the front, the holes will line up also. Now this is the second bolt. Here we're gonna reinstall this panel, just clips on. And now with the seat all the way back, we're just gonna reinstall the front bolts. So the installation has been completed. We paired our iPhone wirelessly to the system, and now you can enjoy CarPlay or Android Auto and full screen in your Mercedes GLE. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you next time.